Previously on Lords of the Nine.
You can call me Old Levy. You see, all of you are destined to kill the Ruby King. Each talisman beckons for you.
We have heard a little bit about these talismans. Didn't they mention something about the devil being involved in this?
What? No!
I don't want nothing to do with your devil stuff.
That is an urban myth.
No, you see, we found this lady and she put one of my friends into a soup.
Unrelated.
and then
What kind of soup?
a person's soup.
Chicken noodle.
These 8 who cannot hide from their fate are the legendary adventurers who will bring you all to an age of peace, a golden age beyond any golden age you've seen. Follow them, devote your lives to them, because they will see this quest to the end. I know it.
Alright, mortals, you heard the purple triangle. I'm in charge here.
Hello, everyone. I am the heir to Blumenkranz. My father, as you all know, was killed by this Ruby King. Tell me everything. What is going on?
We're the chosen ones, and everyone has to do what we say, and we're gonna save everybody.
What?
As the royal baker, I'd like to inform of a fraud, Hector of breaking bread.
Kill him!
They climb up the portcullis, up the gate, and they pull it down.
So wait, it's just the 8 of us.
It's just
now.
the 8 of you now.
Welcome. This is the finale of the Fight of Blumenkranz, the first arc of Lords of the Nine on this here Bread and Bone podcast. This episode will follow the 8 legendary adventurers as they defeat the Ruby King, as is foretold by fate. Ignore the spooky voice from last episode warning you of their imminent demise. It was simply a jest. They are the main characters, after all. Now, ready yourself for episode 6, the Ruby King Final Battle.
So I'll describe what this looks like. So it's like the portcullis and the gate. And you can kind of see the courtyard is like an arena.
Oh.
There's steps that kind of lead into it. And then there's a man standing there.
Is the man
How does he
Ruby
look
King?
like? Is he dressed in red?
No.
Is he dressed?
This
Does he have
man?
black hair?
You know this man.
I hate his guts already. I'm gonna spit on his face again.
He's Igor Rauch, the leader of the Holy Order. The second man in charge of the realm. A very vocal supporter of the Ruby King. He does sound like it with his voice. And he's just standing there with his huge sword. And he has red armor on.
My sword is bigger.
He has a block helmet kind of thing. It looks like it's rectangular. And it has eye holes that are also rectangular. And he's just kind of standing there and he's just
None shall pass through this courtyard.
Okay, Cobb steps forward, and this is the first time he's really been shown taking control. And he takes off a ring that was mostly concealed for most of his time. He takes off a ruby ring from his finger, hands it to this guy very peacefully, trying to be very calm. And does the guy take it?
No, he doesn't even care. He's just standing like this.
He then speaks into it and says, "Surrender." He has to do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
In the meantime,
It's like
I'm
a
gonna
bunch
walk up to Douglas and be like, "Are you okay, small child?" I kind of crouch up.
Alright.
Are you okay, small
He
child?
fails the wisdom saving throw.
All right, so he has to surrender.
Oh, wait, what?
Is this command?
Yeah.
For 6 seconds.
All right. He lets go of his sword, and it kind of slowly just...
Okay, as soon as he lets go of the sword, I want to pull it away from 30 feet away.
So you're going to run up there and grab it?
No, from 30 feet away with a mage hand.
Nice! Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
All right.
And I pull
How
it
heavy's
right
the
back
sword?
towards me.
Blake will flick his wrist and have a gust of wind push the sword in addition to
A
that.
great sword is 6 pounds.
So this one can do...
Great sword is
Oh,
6
wow.
pounds.
This one can
We're
up to 5, so yeah, we
Really?
combine
A
it.
long
It's
6
six.
pounds,
A
we
long
do
sword is
16.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be more.
Nice, I have
All
2
right, yeah,
also.
so you can just carry
So
it away.
I bring it all the way back to me, and then I have it on the ground because I can't lift
I have
it.
good references.
10 pounds is more than I can lift.
And then,
Is this
Only
sword
6.
taller than you?
Definitely, I'm 2 feet tall.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like, after some seconds pass, he's like,
What have you done? No, I must protect the Ruby King. This is outrageous.
and he pulls out like just a small dagger, and he runs at the nearest person, which is going to be from pretty much random chance, Sir William. So he's gonna,
Random chance. You can roll for that. There's only us.
That's a pathetic sword. I unsheathed both of mine.
oh boy. Okay. So so roll initiative against him.
Oh shit.
Everyone's
Just
everyone?
him.
Douglas is prone right
Just these two. Unless you guys, no, actually just these
I
two.
just
Just these two.
now. Douglas is prone.
8.
8. All right. So he's first. So he tries to stab you.
Oh,
So
pathetic.
What's this guy's name?
okay, does a 16 hit?
The guy?
I have 16 armor class.
Something
It hits.
route?
Shoot.
So he does a D4 damage to him.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So he's gonna do 4 damage to you.
All right. Oh, that's.
So he kind of stabs you in the breastplate.
You small twerp. All right. So I got 2 swords.
Yep.
Jeez.
All right.
I missed both.
So you swing and miss and miss.
He's too short for me.
Does anyone else want to join in the fight?
Please, I don't have really low.
Me next.
All right. Dia wants to join in the fight.
Noise.
I'm gonna join in.
battle.
Cobble also wants
Okay. both of you roll initiative.
I got a sword.
Yeah, you,
Jack's joining in.
now
too.
you're
Alright,
like,
that'll be a 20.
Roll initiative. All right.
Not now.
That'll be
Yeah, I'll
a
like looking at
5.
too.
All right.
17.
5.
I'll join the fight.
Just decide
too.
amongst you two who's gonna go first. Yeah.
21.
Oh, you're first. So what do you do?
Okay.
This guy
Well, I have my bow.
just stabbed
so.
him in the breastplate.
I've been stabbed in the chest, but it's but a flesh wound.
I assume that they're. How far away are they?
Oh, like 5 feet away from you.
5 feet away? Okay, I'm gonna run back.
Sure.
I'm gonna run back, and while I'm running back, I'm gonna take out my bow.
Mhm.
And then I'm just gonna.
Hunter's mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna hunter's mark, and then I'm gonna shoot an arrow.
Mhm.
And. Wow, crit fail.
Oof.
Oof.
So you shoot Sir William in the arm, causing you to drop one of your swords.
What was that? What was that? Where did that come from?
I'm sorry, you were moving too much.
I've been standing still. I've been stabbed in the chest.
Yeah, roll damage.
Okay. Wow. 10.
10 damage.
I'm at 7 health, guys. What is this crap? You're gonna kill Sir William already? Did I rob Brahms that much?
Brahms just like on the sidelines.
Wait,
like
how did I
running through
lose 10
his-
damage from getting hit on the arm?
Yeah, just sunk really deep.
It went through your arm and like pinned it to your chest.
Oh
jeez.
boy.
I
Okay.
pull out the arrow
Carl
right
is
away.
next.
So, is this
You
guy
have a new
close?
piercing, it's awesome.
Close.
Is this guy close to,
Yeah.
like, within 5 feet?
You're all in a group and he just ran at one of you. So
Alright.
you're like right next to him.
Then I need to disengage. That sucks. Alright. I think Cobb will say to him, I said to surrender. Fate is not on your side. And he feels, or at least he begins to feel, a really dark, like, foreboding feeling. He has to do another wisdom saving.
Fair.
And has he taken damage yet?
No.
Right. Okay, so the foreboding feeling is just coming on at this point. He takes 1 necrotic damage.
Okay. Just,
As he, Cobb shares a glimpse of his despair and loneliness.
and next is Jack.
Alright, so Jack's holding this big sword, right? So he's gonna spin around and try and throw it at him.
Okay.
You're gonna kill Sir William already.
You know what? Probably.
Do an athletics check.
Alright.
You hit me, I swear to God.
Bro.
-1.
What?
Wait, you're a halfling. You get to reroll.
Oh, that's true.
Oh.
Thank
Hey.
God. Nat 20?
13.
All right. Cool.
Oh, that's better.
Or sorry, 12.
12. Okay.
Literal sword dodged.
Yeah. This like hits the guy, but it clangs harmlessly off of his armor.
Alright,
Oh my
that's
goodness.
You
Can y'all start
Arm down.
shooting?
So who's between you? Who's going first? All right. So Dia.
Right.
Jack's not a thinker. He's a doer.
Here it is. Using the talisman does not count as using a divine smite. But you use a divine smite.
Wait,
as
so
your
I
attack.
don't lose the spells?
No, it's like infinite divine smites.
Guys, this is so cool. All
It
right,
is.
let's do this. Let's
I think Douglas is gonna join in the
Please
fight.
don't.
Oh wait, I gotta hit him first.
You may not need to.
I gotta hit him first. Let's see if I can hit him.
And where are you?
If you nat 1 and we kill Sir
You're
William.
like, okay.
19 plus 6.
All right.
Does that hit?
So, with all of the rage that you had built up about this man, and how he caused you to be kicked off the Holy Order, how he forced you to tax these peasants.
He went against everything Gutenberg had taught.
Exactly.
What a guy. I hate him. Anyways, so...
Your sword stabs through him, and let's see how much damage.
That's 6.
What do you roll for Divine Smites again?
Divine Smite, it's 2d8.
So 3d8 then.
And this says... we'll deal a 4d8 bonus.
Oh, that's right.
Damage.
That's right. Yeah.
So
48 bonus.
Wait, is that 6 now?
Yes.
It's double.
It's
Here's one.
1. I need 1, 2, 3.
I didn't get to use my big
4.
sword.
Yeah.
Does anyone have healing potions?
27.
27 damage.
Is
now
he-
roll a d50.
Oh, yes. D50.
Oh, dang.
45.
All right, look at what spell number 45 is.
45
Oh, no.
is Flame Strike.
All right, so you cast Flame Strike on him as well. Can someone look up what Flame Strike does?
Oh, my.
Still
Die is
dead
pissed.
is this guy.
Yeah.
A bit.
Alright, so Flame Strike, it's with the attack. It must do a dexterity saving throw, taking 4d6 radiant damage, or half as much unsuccessful.
He got a 2.
Oh, 46 radiant damage and 4d6 fire damage.
All right, roll 8d6.
Okay, so this has been 8d6 plus 68.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much a fireball.
I got a
Red
fire
level
4.
spell.
Wait, how many am I
And you can do this
rolling?
unlimited times?
You can do this unlimited times.
Wait, what?
Wait, is this
I'm
from the
gonna have to mess
talisman?
with the
though?
halfling.
It is from the
Oh,
talisman.
damn.
Wait, is this 8d6?
This is 8d6.
Yeah.
46
Remember,
of each
you're-
damage.
I hope
type.
you know you're gonna fall
Yeah.
And do
unconscious
the damage types
immediately
matter?
after
Like,
this.
do we need to
Am
split
I?
the damage types?
No, I'm
Don't
kidding.
tell me
Your
that!
leg's
Do
probably
we need to
just
put
gonna
the
be
damage types
messy.
on?
You
Yeah.
might instantly die.
Okay.
You might melt like
So we
Cobb
have
did.
27. So
That's what happened to Cobb. He melted.
Yeah, he melted. He used his talisman and he melted.
10,
Yeah.
5,
That's
I'm
so
no,
20.
20
I don't
bonus.
know.
47 damage.
Jack hasn't seen it melt.
And it's each creature in a 10-foot radius
Shit.
centered on the point.
Oh boy.
Shit.
But no, but is it creatures he chooses? Like, is it good ones and bad
Oh,
ones?
no, yeah, okay, no. You can
Cleric
just
usually
decide.
can decide.
You can decide how.
And
So-
Carol is instantly dead.
After
So it doesn't-
It
affect-
does like a. It can do like a line of.
It doesn't
like, fire.
affect people around?
No.
Unless
No.
he wants to? Okay.
Let's say it doesn't.
You
So-
would
Let's
have
just-
died instantly.
Actually,
Okay,
I
whatever.
think it
okay.
would, but it would just be like this area.
That's
So
right.
William is still alive, okay?
All right. So Sir William, you just took an arrow to the arm, and you're stumbling around, and suddenly you just come up and just like lightning, fire, divine energy just smashes down on this guy with like such ferocity. It's insane, and the crowd is like, no, it's completely silent, and this guy is like knocked to an inch of his life, like on his both knees, and he's like bleeding profusely through his armor,
He's still there?
and he's still alive.
We didn't
He
cut him
doesn't
in
have
half?
like a hole.
Nope.
He's
just-
okay.
He's
Wait.
sitting down, and he's like his
Is
armor's fried, like he's barely hanging on, and he looks at Sir William, and he like tries to raise his hand to stab, and Blake, you get your turn.
He's still going?
It's only a flesh wound.
Tis but a flesh wound.
He's lying on the ground.
Yeah, he's like on his knees.
Oh, okay. Well, Blake's just gonna walk kind of up to him and throw flour in his face to blind him.
Okay.
Just imagine you just walking up there, just bam.
So he's blinded, and on his
After every element, you're just gonna toss flour on it.
Be happy.
You're not going
So
to
while
want to see
blind-
this last bit.
he tries to stab Sir William, and he's very unsuccessful. He kind of like limply just stabs in the wrong direction. And what does Sir William do?
Pathetic. Alright, I'm gonna... Well,
Big sword.
I lost my one sword, so I'm just gonna two-hand my
Big
one sword.
sword.
No,
Big
he's
sword.
just about dead. It's not worth.
Big sword.
For the drama!
There's no limit.
We have an audience!
Big sword not worth right
Like
now.
clean decapitation.
That's what I'm going for. So I'm
Big
gonna wind
sword.
up
You gotta do the big
baseball
sword to get
style,
that.
and I'm swinging for his neck.
All right, go.
I'm swinging
Roll
for
an
his
attack.
neck.
Two-handed one
On
attack.
advantage, because he's like pretty much.
Alright, I need another d20. Oh boy.
Plus three.
Okay.
Oh wait, no,
No, plus
plus
five.
5. So
15.
15.
Pretty sure you're rolling advantage.
So with one swing,
Uh,
I'm gonna say this guy's armor class is degraded because of all the fire that basically destroyed his armor.
Thank God.
And you're able to just with a clean swing just decapitate him, and his head goes flying
Nice.
so high that it goes over the castle walls into the crowd.
As it goes over the aisle. 4.
Wait. Crap, that sucks.
You wanted his head? Do you like curse under your breath?
Yeah, he curses under his breath.
The crowd goes absolutely bonkers. Like they're just like,
Hold on, I lost my D4.
oh, I have it.
It's
Level
both
2.
fear and excitement.
Yeah. And
Douglas
they're
is
just
still in the fetal position, just like.
I
They're
just
just in
use
their
my
minds.
sword just casually. I'm like, I just raise my arms up to the crowd. I'm like,
wow, this is
What's
wild.
worse than that?
with like blood pouring out. This guy's like body just crumples on the ground in front of Dia and you. And
I'm just like arms raised. I'm like, yeah. No, wait, I'm still holding my sword. Scratch that. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I killed him.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks,
In my anger, I spit on his body.
I don't think he's okay.
Okay, so
anymore.
while everyone's
Thanks,
cursing him
Elf.
and being very rude to this corpse,
Where's my other sword?
Cobb bends down very
Beside you,
slowly
okay,
and
I'm
solemnly,
okay.
touches where his head was, while he gets like blood on his glove, his black glove. He looks down. And he's like, he begins to sob, a very mournful sob.
Is his mask getting wet now?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't seep through.
Oh.
But he's very, very sad, and he just takes a moment, like a long moment, just to mourn.
Did you know this guy?
We don't
You
know.
ask.
Well, I don't know. Okay.
Does your character ask?
I'm just confused.
What a weird man.
I asked. You're saying it's like Big Will is like, were you guys friends?
I never knew this man. In his next life,
Why be sad
he may
about a dead
continue
man?
dying in this way for an eternity. Would this be a way you'd like to go? Would you like to
Yes.
There's
die?
definitely worse ways to go.
Would you like to be decapitated over and over again for an eternity?
Yes.
Such a man's. No man deserves such a fate.
I've always dreamt of dying in battle. It'd be glorious.
next, the Ruby King. Fight the Ruby King. And
One
people are
sec,
just
can
like,
I fix my arm and chest yet? I need some time.
No time. Some people shout.
Do you have time for an 8-hour break?
Does someone have a healing potion then?
Suddenly, in front of you, once again appears the triangle. So old
Purple
Bobby,
triangle, do you have a healing potion?
with like stars and sparkles, he appears there in front of you,
Oh shit.
and he's like, "Hello, welcome. I see you're on your path towards your fate, your
What's wrong with
destiny.
you?
Purple
I've been
triangle.
watching intently.
Do you have a healing potion,
That's a little
purple
creepy.
triangle?
Sure, take a healing potion." And he just like puts it in your mouth. And,
Oh, thank you. Wait, I can't talk right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just like roll 2d4. That's when you get back.
Do I get a healing potion as well?
You didn't.
Can I have more healing
I took
potions?
You did?
Psychic damage from Cobb being
Oh
like,
shoot.
you'll never see Brahms again.
Old Lavi's just like, you'll be fine.
And
And I have to make an announcement. Everyone! Casting thaumaturgy, he's just like, people of Blumenkranz, the next thing that will happen is not for your eyes. Trust that these people will kill off the Ruby King and retreat to your homes. Your world has been saved.
Can I have more healing potions first?
No,
I'm at 12 hit points, man.
It's more than I have total.
go off. People are kind of reluctant, but like they start leaving, and he's just like, you've been saved.
So, Mr. Purple, what is this about?
You killed the second in command. The omens have told me that since you've killed the second in command, for certain, you will now defeat the Ruby King.
Okay, but Professor Plum, what does this mean?
You will find that out.
Purple triangle, I'm still hurting.
The Ruby King is inside, in his throne room. You will find him and kill him. He will stand no chance against such ferocity that has been just demonstrated here.
I would still like some potions. I'm very thirsty.
Fine, have a potion.
Thank you. Can I have some more? I don't know how many more of these I need.
I do not have any more.
What are you talking about? You have purple magic triangle.
I'm trying to explain something very important right now.
Yes, and I'm trying to heal from stab wounds.
At this time, Cobb has like, he's taken out. He opened that sack, that little satchel, and pulled out his amulet, and he looked at it, and then he put it away, and then he took it out again.
Your amulet points you in a direction.
And he's actually
Just a
like,
direction or a
he's
specific
actually-
direction?
He didn't ask.
Okay.
he's thinking like, this is. He's having like a moral dilemma, and he decides to use his talisman.
Okay.
on this guy that just died to
Oh.
bring him back to life.
The crowd starts to depart, and old Lavi is just like, of this I am certain. In a few moments from now, the realm, the universe will be balanced. It will be saved.
Okay, so
You're starting to
Producer Plum,
scare me.
what do we have to do with this again?
You are the ones who will bring the realm into a new phase by defeating the Ruby
Wait, a
King.
new phase.
New phase
What
of
is-
peace. Of peace forever.
Why don't you do
What
it
are these
yourself?
phases?
I do not have this power. I am only the bringer of the omens that guide.
If we give you all 8
towards
of
this.
these necklaces, can you do it?
No. These necklaces are for you and you alone. They tap into your...
But you chose Sir William off the street. You...
Sir William was chosen by fate.
Hi there.
It's like chance.
I do not know who will be the people who receive these talismans. I only do as fate guides me. And right now, fate is guiding me to tell
So
you
this thing is your boss? I'm holding up the talisman now.
No. But it is a legendary relic. When you hold it, it manifests in you the power of other realms coming through your body, invigorating your soul and mind,
Which realm?
You use a lot of big
allowing you
words.
to accomplish great feats.
Yes, what
May I ask
realm?
which realm?
Numerous realms. You each
Does
you each
one
come
of them happen
from
to be the 9 hells where the devil himself lives?
no, the 9 hells. No, definitely not.
Are you
You're
sure?
using a lot of big words, Purple Triangle.
Continue on this path, and you will understand what I mean. In a few moments, the Ruby King will be dead, and everyone will be rejoicing.
Have you seen into the future?
Yes,
Are you sure?
yes.
Are you just making stuff up?
You can do an insight on it.
Guys,
You realize how low my wisdom is? There's no
what if we
point.
did like the suicide
Douglas
like,
would roll
mission?
insight.
All right.
Yeah, what if
Suicide
we died?
pact, guys?
What if we did a suicide mission? Like, what then?
Like,
11
what if we
plus a bunch.
died?
11
Would
plus
it
a
be
bunch.
transferred?
All right. Plus.
Would it be
At least
transferred
4.
to someone else?
Are you proficient?
Okay,
Insight.
if it's at least 4, yeah,
It is 4.
he's telling the truth. He genuinely he knows that you will kill the Ruby King. He's seen it.
Or he thinks he knows.
So far, he's
Yeah.
predicted everything that's come to pass, and it's all
So
going to come to pass.
How do I know? You
Tell
haven't
us.
told me
Predicted
He
anything.
very
didn't
much.
tell us that
He
we
predicted
had
we
to
take
kill.
talismans and walk towards the castle. Like, it's not a big
And
prediction.
that you'd kill the second in command.
Yeah,
That's
He didn't
because
tell
it
us-
was easy to kill him. Did
He
you see
told
it? His
us
head
that
went
after-
He told
flying.
us that afterwards.
Because you had the
though.
talismans that he
I
gave.
didn't
told
even
us that
use the
afterwards.
He
talisman.
predicted that after it happened.
I didn't even use my big sword. I used my normal sword.
No, like from the insight check, you can tell that he knows this kind of thing.
Has a minute
He's
passed?
convinced. Yeah.
I think he's
Like,
crazy.
even if he's wrong, he's completely convinced. and he's seen the
no.
future.
Oh no.
Has a minute passed?
Yeah, minutes passed.
All right. So the dead guy without a head rises up as a zombie
I throw bread at it.
under my control.
I just knew I threw a knife at it.
I throw soap at it. I'm throwing my soup at it.
It stands up again.
Yes, and he's and Cobb is like, now, may your death be less filled with suffering.
How's that less suffering?
It's a headless
Now,
walking
everybody, everybody.
What are you doing? I killed him.
I'm gonna roll in my D100 table for name. 50, nice. Okay, so
Is his name Klaus?
It's that.
so he says, everybody, this is not the man he once was, but rather
Johannes.
his name is
Or
Spleen
Igor.
Muncher.
Yes. Perfect.
He has no mouth to munch with.
His head's over there. How does he munch the spleen?
Okay, Cobb says I was a completely straight face.
Does his head roll back?
Yeah.
Is his head gonna roll back? Is
Is his
it
head
gonna
still
reattach?
not
No,
too?
his head is off.
Yeah.
There's no head.
Oh,
So wait,
like,
what happens to the
wait.
real head? Does it stay like just there?
Yeah, it's
Is it
still
dead?
dead.
It doesn't like disintegrate.
It's
or
in the
anything?
arms of some peasant right
You
now.
see, that's like that question where it's like, if
Keeps
your
my head.
body was brought back to life, like what part of it is actually like the important part of your body? Like if you had a head transplant.
Clearly, the head isn't.
I think
important
he.
to
It
me.
is. He was,
Clearly it's
he
not the
focused
head.
his
It
animation
is just
on the
animated.
body.
Yeah, it's just animation. So
Okay.
like I just control it to do things. pretty much.
How does it munch the spleen if it has no mouth?
Well, some things are left unanswered.
I walk up and I go to touch it.
I would say it. I would have said that it would have gnarled at you, but it doesn't because it doesn't have a head. So it just kind of like moves around a bit, and then I'm
No,
just like
let me poke you.
I'm just and then he's just like shake its head, and then it puts out his hand like this, but doesn't know where it's putting out its hand, and it puts it out like maybe 45 degrees off from where you are.
How does it hear you?
Magic.
Okay.
I shake its hand. Pleased to meet you, Spleen Muncher. I am Sir William. It was a pleasure killing you in the past life.
Well,
No
I'm a
sound.
bit. So I asked Cobb,
Concerned.
is this the same guy? You seem to know more about this.
Well, I believe that his soul is still here. In some form.
So it's the same soul
So is he gonna keep dying?
and the
like
same
that?
body.
If
So is he
my
gonna try and
hopes-
kill us?
My hopes are that. My hopes are that that his soul will have been taken from a suffering of the afterlife, and perhaps he could die in a different way that is less full of suffering, so that he will continually die in that way, be at peace in the afterlife. Puts down
What would
his
be
head
less painful?
Cut off.
I'm really confused by all this, but I just nod.
No matter. Everything will be explained soon.
Okay. Can we go kill the Ruby King now?
You can look at the Lavender Mage, and he's crying.
Why is he crying?
His body slowly is starting to dissolve.
What the heck?
Purple Triangle, where are you going?
Wait,
So
father.
from the ground up,
This man's
you
your
can see
father?
he's already lost all up to his kneecaps.
Yeah.
From the legs up, like he's slowly like he's turning into like purple sparkles.
Okay, yeah.
Sparkles.
He's just like, my purpose has been fulfilled. I'm afraid you will no longer see me.
We haven't.
Blake will capture
Yeah,
some of the sparkles in like a vial.
They just disappear.
Oh.
Oh
I'll
man.
ask one last question. Are you from the future?
You could say that, but I more clearly am just from all time. I'm a messenger.
Farewell, Father Time.
I'm a messenger from fate. I'll perhaps see you again, called Cornerstone. Or should I say, as he's about to say your true name, his head fades away.
No. As he's about to say my true name, could Cobb pull out his knife and stab him?
Sure.
All right, he does that.
As you stab, it goes through a bunch of mist. As like,
Do you play off of
Oh.
intrusive thoughts? Like,
I kind of like
what
that
shall I
Purple
do?
Triangle.
I'll stab
He
him.
was weird.
Yes.
So, okay, hold
and with
on.
that,
Cobb, I thought
Lavender
you were all about
Mage-
peaceful
Oh, sorry.
deaths. You're trying to stab this guy.
This was not a man, but rather
No, I think you're a
an image of
hypocrite.
fate. Fate. And then he looks off into the distance.
I liked that triangle. He was a weird triangle.
And yeah, that's all.
Fate.
So, are the villagers still holding down the gate?
yeah, the gate's completely like closed.
I
Like
want to
you're
try
shut
the
in.
gate.
It's completely stuck.
I feel sad.
And
So do I.
all that lies ahead, Lavi's gone. The villagers have all disbanded. All that's ahead is the open door leading
Wow.
you into the throne room.
While we're here, we might as well go kill a king, shall we?
I feel bad for Lavi Jr.
I guess.
Yeah, me too.
Douglas,
I mean,
I
Douglas
just
starts to
kind of
go towards
want
the door.
this to end, so
let's go. Let's go kill a king.
if we
It'll be
should go
fun.
kill the king.
It'll be fun. We could call ourselves the Revengers or something like that.
The Revengers.
All the talismans are just vibrating basically at this point. Yours the most though.
Mhm.
Yours second most.
Hello? mine's buzzing. Is you guys on?
Is your
vibrate
guys? Mine's making a thing go.
Oh.
We
Douglas
must
starts walking
go.
towards the door.
Yeah, I start
Tries to
walking
pull.
towards the door.
It's like
too.
magic
Pulls you with
spark.
Let's go
Yeah.
kill the king, guys.
Put mine back in my bag.
I'm just happily going. Swords are unsheathed again.
All right.
Actually, just one.
And this actually
Just
makes Cobb notice. He didn't even think about it, but yeah, the talisman is still in his hand. He's like, he forgot that it was there. As if it's like an iPhone kind of thing where it's kept in your hand and you don't notice that it's there. So he looks at it like kind of surprised and like, what have I done? And he puts it away in his satchel, zips it up, and he's like, and he takes his satchel and he takes his satchel and throws it away. He tries to put it away from him. Trying to push away fate.
Talisman
So
is
you
in the
just throw your
satchel.
talisman like away?
Yeah.
I pick it up for you. I think you drop this.
Leave it.
All right. And then when you walk away, I pocket it.
Seeing that Farah is also going towards the castle, Douglas starts to run, actually.
Okay.
He starts, like, sprinting towards the castle.
Careful, small child. I'll come with you.
And Daya, you know the way into the.
Oh, yeah, I know where I'm going.
I'm
ready.
I'll be following Daya.
I follow my halfling for
Am I leading?
I don't know the way around the castle.
I'm leading.
Yeah, I guess
You're
you're leading.
following a 3 foot something.
No,
Halfway.
we're already running.
Douglas
Just
is
based
way
on-
ahead of you guys.
Yeah.
Wait,
Based
what's
on
your
where
speed,
my
Douglas?
talisman is pointing.
Ah.
What's your speed?
2 forest kids are in the lead.
What's your speed, boy?
35.
35.
Shoot.
25.
30.
Oh.
Alright, I'll be following them because they're
The
faster.
efficiency
I
option
will
took 35.
catch up, I guess.
Colin has good speed, but he's of course not running because this is not a battle.
I'm just excited to go
And
kill
Pablo,
the king.
where are you at?
You choose.
I'm
So just
following.
choose one.
Like at the back kind of thing?
Yeah.
Let's kill the king.
Blake will
I
follow
just want
next
them
to
to stop.
Cobb.
Like, just
So-
wants to
Oh, 'cause you're
follow.
a half elf.
Is Cobb intriguing to you?
Right.
Actually,
35. 'cause
I
it's
just-
35.
no, I'll follow the figure.
Okay. You all enter the throne room.
Ah, alas.
I enter at the back.
It's a dark place. There are only lights that are kind of like, either candles or like chandeliers.
Alright.
And ahead, yeah. So the Ruby King, he has very long hair, like down to his waist, and he's sitting down, like kind of like this, with like his hair slumped, like just in a line, basically, touching the ground. And he looks very defeated. And there are some of those guards that Daya saw earlier, like the guards that kind of have like black eyes and kind of look like mist, that are kind of all around. And as you go inside the room, they like shut the doors, and then they kind of like line up behind, like to block the doors.
Wait, behind us?
Yeah.
Guys, why are you locking us in?
I cast resistance on myself.
Sure. The Ruby King kind of solemnly says, "So be it."
I think we're in the wrong room, guys. Can we go back? Ask the guards.
The guards, they don't respond.
Wait,
They don't
did
seem capable of
Spleen
speaking.
How far away
with
is
us?
the Ruby King?
About 30 feet.
Is Spleen Muncher here?
Is Spleen Muncher with us?
Spleen Muncher is with us.
Nice. How far is he? 30 feet?
Douglas starts to charge the Ruby King. Do you want me to roll initiative?
No, you get a surprise round. He's not even like ready to attack at this point.
I'm gonna pull out my
as I see
crossbow.
running,
Wait, are you gonna
Good luck.
say
And I
something
give you a
yet,
guard
or?
against
He was just saying, "It's my time to die." It seems. And yeah, so do an attack roll.
So Douglas actually,
Just be the mini.
he's gonna cast jump on himself, which triples his jump distance,
Oh,
which is
boy.
normally 10 feet.
Are you gonna like transform in midair?
So Douglas casts jump on himself, jumps 30 feet, and using his bonus action transforms into the bear, and uses the talisman all at once.
That's beautiful. So just like you just become this ferocious bear.
So
Like,
mid
Mount-
jump, he's
taken
basically
back by
mid jump.
this.
He turns into a roaring bear.
What a pretty horse.
Yeah, it has like wild fur,
Yeah.
giant
horse.
talons,
Look at a horse. It's a
giant
cow.
fangs, and it just
What
like
a pretty horse.
this like kind of like small man or small half elf jumps and just like your body kind of twirls around, and then you just out comes kind of a bear kind of in midair, and it just like you dive at him. And I guess we're gonna do a bite attack or what?
If I can attack this turn, then yes.
You can, yeah. You have a surprise round.
I don't know what I can do as this bear actually. Can I do the multi attack or just a bite?
Yeah, you can do multi attack.
Multi-attack, yeah.
Just maul, just completely maul.
Multi-attack.
I'll just follow Douglas for now,
dark.
actually.
What's the ferocity of the situation?
I mean,
right
I would
now?
imagine I would imagine it's kind of more cool if it's like you all just kind of stand back and he just runs alone and just
Douglas
tackles
just
him.
jumps in.
I guess you can like take some space
You got it?
paces ahead.
I'll be pacing forward.
Yeah.
I'm just taken aback. This small child turned into a
Actually,
horse.
look
Yeah,
at the
just-
no. Look at the Actually, I was gonna tell you what the damage was gonna be based on the ferocity of the situation.
Yeah, what's
it
the-
increases, so it's all gonna be maxed out.
Okay.
So you get a D12 plus I think it's 4. Yeah, D12 plus 4. So you can roll that already, and then you also are gonna get 46 and 46
Should
each
print
plus
out the
4.
bear stat block.
Yeah.
And then
It's different though.
No,
Oh, I see.
it's
I have the bear stat
talisman
block in there plus
stat
extra
block.
stuff.
Nice.
So you're gonna roll 8d6 plus 8, and you're gonna roll d12 plus 4 if you hit all 3 attacks. So roll 3d20s see if you hit all 3
3
attacks.
d20s.
Do you
Alright.
need it to be
I got
good?
you.
Just right there.
Okay. 19 plus 5, 10 plus 5, 12 plus 5.
They all hit. All 3 hit. So roll 8d6 plus a d12,
Okay, d6. I need 46 then.
I got one.
and you're gonna add 12 to this roll.
Oh,
Jeez. One metal one then.
Yeah, all your talismans are like this. and if they're not, they have other very important powers that are not combat.
33 damage.
It is.
Did you add 12?
If you want it.
Is that just the rolls?
That's just the roll.
Okay, so
Did I
yeah,
take
so you're gonna do 45 damage. So describe how you kill the Ruby King.
Holy crap.
Wait, you killed him?
Yeah, he's
yeah,
just dead.
is he on a throne that can be
Yeah.
knocked over?
Yeah.
Rip. Okay, well, I
Literally.
basically barrel into him I barrel into him!
Oh
Yes!
my goodness.
Yes! Yes!
First pun.
Alright, I barrel
First
into
pun.
him.
First pun that I've
Essentially,
been around.
both claws land on him, and the force of the bear jumping into him knocks the throne over,
Bite his head
and
off.
he ends up biting his head off.
Yes!
Yeah, you do that. You just clean, actually probably not clean. It's probably very messy. You just
Yeah,
like
it's really
tear.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
You ever see the
I'm in
Nature
awe.
Channel?
Okay,
Like
I'm
that.
ready.
I would imagine Pablo looks away.
I'm in
Shut
awe.
up, Mike.
I'm looking at these knights now. Are they doing anything?
The knights, they flinch. They all flinch.
Can we go now, Knight?
I look over at that. I'm like, the small child turned into a horse and killed the king. Isn't that awesome?
The knights don't move. But
That's
they,
awesome.
Like
That
they don't
was
move
cool.
away.
Yeah.
That was a monster horse.
That's a bear, but yeah, you're.
That's a bear?
Yeah, you're not.
I thought it was a horse.
You're barely near the mark.
Oh, good job, bear. Start clapping.
Yeah, it's just like a corpse on the ground.
What a
and
cool
Douglas.
bear. That was a.
What do you all do?
Holy crap.
Just horrified.
I'm in shock.
Search Shid's body.
I'm gonna take a quick seat on the throne.
Oh, okay.
Like,
The throne's knocked over,
Yeah,
there's
it's-
currently a bear on it.
Yeah,
Carl
it's
kneels and like almost bows to the corpse.
I look over.
Also in mourning, because that would be the worst.
Don't worry, I'm
That would be a horrible.
You say
way
that every
to
death. That'd be the worst death ever.
You're gonna have a bad time, Mr.
You're
William.
such a downer.
This is
That's
worse
the
than the
worst
other guy.
The
death.
first one was pretty bad, this one was worse.
Yeah.
And he starts
You're
to
gonna
wonder.
have a
Worst
bad
death
time,
of
Mr.
all
William.
deaths.
It's almost unbearable.
There we go. Zing.
I got to it.
So at this point in time, your talisman is buzzing a lot. Your talisman is buzzing the most it's ever done.
Doesn't Jack have his talisman?
Yeah, it does.
I don't have
Is
mine.
mine-
I don't have my
Is
talisman.
mine doing anything?
I threw you a bag and like, your thing's ringing.
He's like, you chuck this, and he goes and chucks it as far as he can across the hall.
Your talisman?
Yeah.
Oh,
A whole
interesting.
5 feet.
Yeet!
What's
I-
your strength?
I run
How far
up
can you
to-
throw?
I run up to Douglas.
That's
Really bad.
hunting.
It's like
Still a
there's
bear.
a lot
That's a
of
bear. I'm probably still a bear.
I use mage hand to just bring it back.
Do you turn to talk to her?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
ringing.
trying to like
It's not.
kind
As
of
a-
like
as a
calm
bear?
him down
He
because
tries
he's
to ignore
Hey
you.
there,
change
big
back.
guy. The sun's getting
So
really
wait,
low.
is she hunting him? Is he the beast that she has to hunt?
It's pointing towards Douglas. Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh my goodness.
that's what I was like. Oh man.
I run up to Douglas, but I don't think that. I just like run up to him and I'm like, Douglas, something is wrong. Stop.
Does Douglas realize the king's dead at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
And
he
then
still a bear?
he transforms back and he's lying standing on the.
It's just like a bloody.
Yeah, I'm probably like sitting on all fours on the bloody king, I guess, or what's left.
Are you naked?
No,
Or are you-
I might. I don't
It's
know
so-
how does this work.
So everyone would notice that the guards that were blocking the
The
exits.
Revengers are real.
Yeah, you're kind of like the Hulk.
You're totally Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're my adopted sibling. You're Loki. Perfect. We've got the Revengers. Sorry, guys.
Who's a grandmaster?
Blake.
There we go.
So okay.
Too true though.
So the guards that are surrounding the exit are still there. They haven't moved.
I asked the guys, like, so can we go now?
They seem capable of speech.
Do they have helmets on?
Yep.
I want to lift up a helmet
It was just like black mist there.
How do you do that?
with my mage hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
Yeah, there's just there's like black mist kind of like swirling around under the.
Oh, that's horrifying.
I poked the mage hand into the helmet. Is it solid?
Yeah, no, it's not solid. It's just like
It's just empty.
it's like they're being animated.
Dwarf, you should take its helmet off.
But they're still being animated?
Yeah, they're still being animated.
Guys, the
Call-
guards aren't real.
Cobb
Yes,
begins to prance
something
around
is
in a
I know
really
that.
wrong.
ritual.
I know that.
Something's up with these gods. They're really weird.
Did Blake? So can Blake
What did you
search
do
the
to the
body
guards,
in a
Doug?
very like
I don't
official?
know.
There's
I'll
so-
get
It
to
has
that.
to do with
Serious
something
manner.
the Ruby King
Okay,
did.
so you're on
Ruby's
top of
gone.
the body.
Yeah.
Are you looking
Yeah.
at it?
I think I'm just like looking around at this point. I think I'm kind of not a little bit surprised by what happened. Douglas is definitely panting, like he's like, holy crap.
Yeah. And like Farah's kind of like approaching very slowly. She's holding the talisman, trying to see where it's actually pointing to.
Alright.
Whether it's actually pointing to like, because before it was pointing to Douglas's direction, but now she's checking to see if it's pointing more towards
Okay.
the corpse.
Everyone make a perception check.
7.
Okay.
21.
15.
13.
14.
And I have a really interesting way of
Natural
explaining
20
why.
plus 3.
All right, so you three will see something. But what do you?
I was casting
Yeah, no.
detect magic, and how it works is
Oh.
his eye, like on top of his alabaster mask, two glowing purple fluorescent spheres kind of form.
Purple?
As if into his mask, or as just eyes, seem to be bulging out. And these eyes have like strange, disconnected pupils. And yeah, I cast Detect Magic. I can see pretty much all the magic and what kind of magic all these things are.
I'm not sure what type of school of magic this would be.
Is that like it'd probably be enchantment if it's animated armor, or necromancy if it's brought back to life? Or...
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, definitely necromancy on the armor. Okay. But on the head of the king, whatever kind of magic that would induce telekinesis, moving things around, whatever school of magic that is. As the head of the Ruby King flies back onto the body, the arms of the Ruby King fly back onto the body. The blood just like starts to like pour back into him, and do a strength saving throw.
Oh, got your bardic inspiration.
19.
Okay, nope. You are blown back 40 feet, and you hit a wall, and you're going to take a D8 of damage.
Small child, oh no.
One.
1 damage, alright. As
turn back into a bear.
As
It's a bear now.
a man that does not look like the Ruby King is now standing where you killed the Ruby King. He's wearing a long black cloak.
Does he look like the purple mage?
He has like red skin. He has
Does
like
he look
fiery
like the devil
eyes,
himself?
kind of a wispy beard. He has still like the same staff the Ruby King had, with a giant ruby in it. And he lunges at you, Douglas.
Does he look
On
like
the
the
wall,
devil himself?
past
Yeah,
everyone.
exactly. He
Yeah.
flies in the air where you are on the wall, with his like staff in his hand.
How close is he to everyone else?
How
Close
does-
is
You're
that?
the only closest. You're the closest one.
How does my talisman react?
Oh, it's pointing at him.
Well, yeah.
At
Wait,
Douglas or the king?
Oh, wait,
At
is
the
he
king.
back here?
At the
Oh,
king.
okay.
Yeah.
And
That was like worried. I was like, oh no.
and Blake, I guess you would also be close by because since you were going to go search
Should
the
we
king.
put the king and Douglas
Yep.
in the same spot again?
So you two would have opportunity attacks
Okay.
as he jumps
Well,
to Douglas.
woohoo!
So we'll do those.
Immediately.
We'll resolve those first. All right. So
Classic.
So should we do our?
you do your opportunity attacks. Yeah.
Blake
Okay.
swings his mace, which is a big rolling pin.
Sure.
Okay.
18.
Does not hit.
Oh no.
And Fora shoots her bow. Wow, no.
Nope.
14.
Does not hit. As with incredible speed, like that, he flies towards you with his staff, and he stabs you with it, like puts it in your chest. Do a dexterity saving throw.
It just hits.
Technically, we did kill the Ruby King, so right now the prophecy is up to date.
Yeah.
So now
you're,
it's-
you're the royal baker now. Like, it's all good.
Yeah, okay, I'm good. Blake's out.
I'm King Junior.
I fail.
What do you get?
8.
Okay. Can I have 12 d6s, please?
What?
Abandoned ship.
I'm so sorry.
Wake up!
We have 12
Oh,
identical
you-
d6s.
3,
Light
4,
it up,
5, 6, 7,
leave.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. 12 d6s.
That's a lot of
Okay,
sixes.
so 12, 18, 28, 32.
That is
I'm
past
sorry, 33.
max.
33 plus 12.
Regular hit points is 23.
Okay. Yeah, you
It's
know what?
alright if he.
It's an instant kill. Because of what he'd add to it anyway. So it's not. This is just a regular attack.
Oh.
With his magic.
Oh.
Dahlia.
Yeah.
crap!
So Douglas
You're dead.
Douglas explodes.
What?
No.
You're gone. And the Ruby King turns to all of you, and he's like, "You're next."
Can we all roll initiative?
Yeah, so everyone roll initiative.
It's a good thing you used the bear. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so I guess we could say he barely lasted.
So, Cobb. That's insane.
8.
13.
Cobb rolled a critical fail.
Okay.
For
So
what?
plus 1, so 2.
Oh, initiative?
And then 2. So both him and his zombie both have 2 for initiative.
Okay.
We're shot.
I have 13.
17.
8.
I have
Douglas,
I
no.
don't have anything. Like I can.
I
Just do
have.
magic.
Just do magic.
Self-preservation
Do
mode.
literally any magic.
Yeah, that's me
22.
too.
I was like, what defense spells do I have?
Honestly.
How do legendary actions? Legendary actions you can do it on
Okay,
someone's
do
turn.
what I do. Do you speak with animals
What?
or?
Okay, I took Sanctuary, but
Who has the highest? Who has the highest roll?
19, but I don't.
19.
Do a spell.
What's your spells? Like what? Like fireball? Like.
No,
Yeah.
you're not first.
Anything, no.
Daya's first.
Okay,
22.
What spells do you have?
So you're gonna smite him.
Yes.
That's a good
Now,
idea.
I have
I'm
to
on
hit.
fire.
Yes, you have to hit him. Oh!
no, that's a ritual.
Hold on, guys. It's gonna be 10 minutes.
Please stall him.
I'm gonna talk to you on my turn.
I think it's big sword time.
It's big sword time for sure.
Can I get the fruit?
Self-preservation. We also self-preservation.
I don't have anything.
What
for
is
self-preservation.
self-preservation?
No. Who wants to go? I have an idea.
I'm
Sure, sure.
Like,
Staying alive. Who's
I
not
want to
staying
stay alive.
I don't know.
Actually.
I don't know.
Sir William,
Yeah, I think Cobb would. Yeah.
Sir
I
William
would
is
love to
destined to
stay
die in
alive.
battle.
I hope I hit.
Go ahead. Roll.
Oof.
A 2.
+4. +6.
So you run at him. I'm guessing you run at him.
Probably, yeah.
You try to attack him. He smiles at you. As you hit him
he's over
in the
somewhere
face,
else now, right?
and
where is he?
nothing happens. Like
Who
it
did
just,
he lunge at?
it's like you hit a brick wall.
Mention him.
A
too.
brick
He's
wall
right
that
there.
feels pain and cries it. No.
He's on the
Alright.
spot.
And he's just like,
I think.
that's cute. And as a legendary action, he's going to butt in and do another turn. So he's going to cast Chain Lightning on 6 of you. So he'll target. So he's going to target
You're all gonna
everyone
die.
except for Cobb.
Do we all die today?
Oh my god.
Is that an
So
attack
who
roll?
saved the day?
It is,
Yeah, zombie
in
roll.
fact, a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Oh no! If I never do
Frick!
a dex save, I don't die.
6. I'm dead, guys. Sorry.
21.
7.
9.
7.
Oh, no.
You won't fail.
This is on
Okay.
himself.
You succeed. Everyone else fails. So you'll take half damage. Could I have 10 d8s, please? Just collectively.
Can we not?
We can't die if we don't roll the d8s.
If we can't die, we never roll.
Right, if you roll 10 ones, I'm gonna survive.
All right.
I have 11 hit points.
Well then, it'll probably happen.
Same. Alright, Jack Nimbly. We're
Yeah.
gonna destroy the Ruby King.
5,
There's
6,
a lot of
7,
ones.
9,
There's a lot of
Power
ones.
of 10.
12.
8 to power of 8 or 10.
No, I'm down.
What's the point of introducing all of our characters? Like,
I think I know.
25.
I think I
It's
know
actually
what's gonna
lower.
happen.
It's
I think
lower.
I know-
It's 25.
It's 25
I'm
damage.
at -6.
There is an afterlife.
So you're not
yeah,
instantly
that's what I
dead.
I'm not
figured.
instantly
Wake up in a
dead.
different
Yeah.
plane of existence.
Who is below 0?
right now.
Below 0, but not dead.
Well, I'm
instantly dead.
25.
Okay, you're
Wait,
instantly.
wait.
So Jack is just burnt to a crisp.
Jack was just trying to hide behind the guards. Just
Completely
done.
dead. Are you?
What
Wait,
was
what
it?
was it?
25 damage.
25? Okay.
And you take half of that. So
Yeah. So,
Oh no! Wait, are you dead or are you?
I took
Everyone's
25 damage. I have 11.
unconscious. No one.
Yeah, you're dead.
So yeah, before
And
Blake went down, he had
permadeath
shouted
is
out
you're
about
below
a way,
double
Your
hit
max.
points.
No.
Or
a
your max.
possible
Your max.
safety.
Below your max or
You're
below
negative
double
max.
Uh,
You're negative
negative
max.
max.
Okay, I'm not dead yet.
But unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious.
So
I'm
you have to be
unconscious.
Blake, are you unconscious?
minus
Unconscious.
your max.
Who is still up?
So negative.
You two?
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
it.
Oh, up.
Up, like as in above 0.
Okay.
All right.
Well.
Cries.
Cries. Who am I close to? Because I could bring one more
Enjoy a
person.
lovely. Yeah, okay.
Take
I will.
Unconscious.
I will cast.
You're still
I
alive.
will run up to Blake and cast Cure Wounds because I heard him talk about getting out of here.
I almost got my big sword.
So
Unconscious.
that's enough to get you up.
Cool.
Okay. 8.
Okay. So the Ruby King's actual turn is now.
And I had 7.
And,
Wait, the Ruby King haven't even taken
No,
it.
yeah, that was a legendary. It was legendary.
Yeah.
So now on his turn, he says, "Oh, I'm afraid that will not save you," and he casts Finger of Death on Farm. So
Don't even roll damage.
Yeah, no.
that's instant death because it's plus 30.
Well, if it
Okay.
hits.
78 plus.
There's a very
Is that an
it's
attack
super long shot, Cobb. Super long shot. I'm not sure. It's super
You're
long
like
shot.
on the
Does it involve bread?
No.
No, it's just instant, right? Oh no, they make a Constitution saving throw. Yeah.
Like it makes
The
a
minimum
difference.
damage would kill him.
Okay, yeah. So,
Okay.
so yeah,
No, if she succeeds,
Plus 30.
yeah, if she succeeds.
And it's how many?
I don't.
78.
Is it a half damage one?
So the minimum
78.
damage is 37.
Yeah. No. My maximum is 16, but
37 is like
Double that.
yeah.
it's so very close.
So minimum damage is
No, minimum damage if you succeed the throw is 20.
no, I have 4 hit points.
I think it's worth trying.
You can roll a Constitution saving.
I will roll it. No,
No.
no,
That
no,
won't succeed.
9.
9. Now it is
30
Cobb's.
78.
Yeah.
So Blake is still up. Blake has like just been a little revived. Cobb?
Okay, so it is Cobb's turn. Both him and his minion.
Wait,
This is on.
I have 7 as initiative.
Okay.
Oh,
I guess you can join in right now and do something.
Are you?
okay.
Yeah.
So we're the only ones up.
Yeah.
Blake turns to you. Now I'm not sure how much time, and nobody else will know about this except for Cobb and Blake. Just and again, it may be a long shot. We may be out in like 2 seconds. I'm not even sure if it'll work. With your help, we can do this.
I have one last plea to my god before. Give me a chance. Give me a little bit of time.
Blake's gonna begin doing his thing, whether you help or not. So Blake is gonna throw down a bucket from his back. He's gonna empty his package of rainwater into it, and he's gonna begin adding, throwing, smashing in the correct ingredients to do this, this thing that he's done only once before. And he's gonna be begin smashing a bunch of vials of ingredients into this kind of pail or bucket, and filling it with the rainwater and other various ingredients. And he's all the while he's chanting in a not necessarily a language, but if any of you know some H.P. Lovecraft type stuff, it's like unpronounceable words in a non-existent language. So, and he begins doing that and trying to do this.
What does it do?
Does it work?
Is there a check?
I don't know. It's up to you. This was purely. I didn't think it would just ever come into gameplay.
Okay.
This was last case end game scenario.
Yeah.
Percent.
So you summon the grotto.
Okay.
So the entire world around you starts to change.
Oh, the entire world?
The entire world, yeah. So the walls of the city evaporate, and you and Cobb and also everyone else just sinks away into fluid.
And it's red. It's was it rising?
Mhm.
It's like
the Ruby King's there with you too.
Okay, a deep crimson fluid.
And the 3 of you are there, and you're now in a very interesting, ominous cave. There are stalactites with ooze dripping off of them. You're in water, which I assume is
yeah, we kind of
blood
submerge.
Red. Yeah.
It's just red. It's the red liquid. It's not necessarily blood.
Okay, it's red liquid, yeah. And you're all standing in this ankle-deep red liquid, I guess.
Yeah.
The Ruby King's there too, and he has a smile on his face. And now it's Cobb's turn.
All right.
Oh, I didn't expect that to happen, but
Cobb thinks to himself, please spare these good souls today, which is Resonus verse 3. As he, okay, so who is unconscious?
Everyone.
But not dead.
And they're not here anymore.
They're not here in this place.
That's right.
Okay, so that is fine. Just throw something out.
Just say a cool line.
He cannot think of a verse for his Bible, so he just says, Sustros, I beseech you, please let me pass on into the next life in peace. He rips off his cloak, and underneath you can see a skeleton standing there. He has the whole alabaster mask, but his mask falls off to the ground and cracks.
And the only person that sees this is Blake.
Yep.
Indeed.
It's basically an enclosed room area. In fact, you see around the edges, the liquid begins to kind of clot and thicken, and begins to kind of close up a little bit. To get out, you could try and swim down, but I'm not sure that.
Just say darn.
There is no plan. Yeah, he says darn. his god is not gonna help. There's nothing.
The Ruby King smiles and he's like, "Wow, quite the attempt. You really fought for your lives, you two. I'm impressed."
He summons this thing. He says darn.
And it's almost more of a gateway, opening a. Anyway.
This place is interesting. I don't know where it is. I guess I can't tell the others, but I'll tell you all. Welcome. You have begun the innocuous inversion. The sacrifice is all gathered, and the ritual had begun. You all had the talismans right there. It was the perfect opportunity. And I'll have you know that the Ruby King is no one. a name invented for play. My name is Asmodeus, and I am the Lord of the Ninth Hell.
Oh my goodness.
Nessus. And many people could call me the personification of evil, the creator of death, the most powerful being in the universe. And if my plan will succeed, no one will ever have to die again. And I'm very glad that you all have helped me. I will never see you again, as you will be banished, along with your talismans.
Okay, and it's at this point when his
Goodbye.
it is just before he finishes. He starts to speak in water as Cobb casts Creator Destroy Water on his spot, in his head, like as a bubble around his head.
Okay.
Because he doesn't want to hear any more.
All right. Yeah, he just
Only Blake knows.
he instead raises his ruby staff. The entire room goes dark.
Okay. And I like the last thing for Blake is he's kind of like knees down, like laying in the thing, just kind of defeated.
Mm-hmm. As like the water starts to like bubble and boil, and then you're just completely dissolved, both of you.
Well, good campaign.